The top news headlines: unknown person plant bomb at residence of BJYM Manipur President Bari Sarma, local stage protest. Filing of nomination for first phase 12 Manipur Legislative Assembly elections concludes yesterday. 176 candidates from 38 constituencies filed their nomination papers. And combined team of Bisnupur District Commando 16 AR recovered huge cache of arms and ammunition of a suspected rebel group. A very good evening. You're watching the Mami TV English News in Focus with me, CHENGLEINGANBI. The news in detail. A bomb was planted by unknown miscreants at the residence of President of Bharatiya Janata Yuva Morcha Manipur Manohari Mayum Bari Sarma at Wangkhaining Tempukri Mapal. According to media reports, bomb was found at his gate by one of his escorts this morning. The explosive was placed in a tin can with scrap metals. Upon getting the information, Imphal East District Police and bomb expert team arrived at his residence to collect the explosive. Later, they successfully defused the explosive at a secluded place in Imphal East. Speaking to media persons, President of BJYM Manipur Bari said some people had been threatening him through WhatsApp and phone calls. However, it is not clear as why the bomb was planted and who is responsible for the same, he said. Bari's appeal to those involved not to repeat such act in future and not to fear psychosis among the people.
Honda kaida tauraga dhamki darang torokpa amadi phonda WhatsApp message na chingba tharakpa dumbadi dum lei haibadi adum aingoni sa ta dum yaujari madu ayankana khallu da marmoina yankana kaisu masi election gi kenoni dhamki tawrewe kholboi nai khalloi do ngasi sumaina yumda mirak asu am kungna ta graba jaga asida sumaina bom nunga langchandana sumaina bom thamjandana tawsimadi ai tasengna nohaijade madu kasunataba gidamakta sumaina bom lana senadana sumaina bom boyakta gate ki mangda thamna khodan tawbasi ai Bharatiya Janata Yuva Morcha gi president amo oina ai masi amona tawbidana ba ai haijari.
Announced on February 1st, while the last date of nomination file was February 8. From Kondrakpam AC, 4 candidates filed their nominations, 2 candidates from Hangang AC, 7 candidates from Kharai AC, 5 candidates from Khetrigao AC, 3 candidates from Thongju AC, 6 candidates from Kairao AC, 4 candidates from Andro AC, 5 candidates from Lamlai AC, 5 candidates from Yaskul AC, 4 candidates from Wangkhai AC, 3 candidates from Thangmeiban, 4 candidates from Uripok AC, 3 candidates from Sagolband AC, 5 candidates from Kaisamthong AC, 4 candidates from Singjamai AC, 8 candidates from Sekmai AC, 5 candidates from Lamsang AC, 5 candidates from Konthojam AC, 4 candidates from Pachoy AC, 5 candidates from Langthabal AC, 4 candidates from Nauria Pakhanglakpa AC, 3 candidates from Wangoi AC, 3 candidates from Mayang Imphal AC, 2 candidates from Nambol AC, 7 from Oinam AC, 3 candidates from Bisnupur AC, 3 candidates from Moirang AC, 2 candidates from Thanga AC, 5 candidates from Kumbi AC, 8 from Saikul AC, 4 candidates from Kangpopi AC, 6 candidates from Saitu AC, 3 candidates from Tipaimuk AC, 6 from Thanlon AC, 6 from Henglep AC, 7 candidates from Churachandpur AC, 9 candidates from Saikot AC, and 4 candidates from Singat AC. A combined team of Bisnupur District Commando and a column of Assam Rifles recovered huge cache of arms and ammunition of a suspected valley-based underground outfit Lairama Maikhalai Kai Kholak to Rail Mapan around 4 this morning. Police sources said, acting on a tip of about a suspected hideout of cadres of an underground group, the combined team under the supervision of additional ASP and overall guidance of ASP Bishnupur conducted extensive search operation in areas between Irengbam Maning and Laimaram Makhalekai Khulak Turel Mapan as part of preventive measures taken up ahead of the upcoming state assembly elections. During the operations, the team recovered one Taiwan-made 9mm pistol, one 9mm pistol made in Italy, one 9mm pistol made in Colombia, two Chinese hand grenade, one CV-82 comset, one comset charger, three 9mm magazines, 21 detonator for Chinese grenade, etc. The recovered arms and ammunition, which were suspected to be hidden by a valley-based insurgent group, have been handed over to Numbal police station for further necessary actions, the sources said. President of BJP Manipur Pradesh, A. Sharda, has termed the remark of MLA R.K. Anand that BJP is indifferent towards senior citizens as fools and baseless, clarifying that BJP had never ill-treated or had been indifferent towards any elderly person. Stated that BJP focuses on the youths to ensure longevity of its political journey and maintained that BJP can never accept the allegations against them. Sharda was speaking to media persons at a press meet held in connection with announcement of BJP intending candidates of Oinam Assembly constituency, KH Jibon, that he will continue to support BJP at Thambal Sanglet Nichapa Chutek today. Speaking further, Sharda lauded KH Jibon for staying with the party and extending his support by keeping faith in the party's ideology even though he did not get the ticket, and stated that it is the principle of a true BJP worker. She also termed it unfortunate that some intending BJP candidates who could not get the ticket are hurling alizing at the BJP after they join another party and called such act as cowardly. Expressing delight that many BJP intending candidates are extending support to the party, Sharda reiterated that BJP will win more than 40 seats in the ensuing state assembly elections.
Lakadoriba 2022 gi election da intending candidates sing matau kramai taurakanda aikoi election ticket lauthokrakanda aikoi Bharatiya Janata Party na kari process taurakanda matau kramai na candidate lepkadoriba singsida support tauhangadage haibagi wahang kaya ama aikoi laigibado ngasi maksu leptana koi hek ticket lauthokibadagi na ngasi pawba continuously aikoi Bharatiya Janata Party ki ticket tanabiramba khudingmakna koigi party asigi candidate support tawgani haidana nongma kangdana koi haujiksi party gi loina maglepi dana leiba mayamna ubire mamangda tongan ba constituency singi chu ubire.
Speaking at the press meet, KH Jibon said he geared up to the contest the elections in Oinam constituency as desired by the people of the constituency. Stating that he is not disheartened because he did not get the ticket, Jibon said that he will continue to work for the welfare of the party with dedications.
BJP nangasi sangraba chahi tramagi Congress ki rule du thugaidna laga BJP nangasi chawkhatpagi lambi romda puraisi BJP ki leadership ki makhadani aduna ngasi ju akai Manipur meyamna BJP thajari adu loinana ai Oinam kendra ki praja singna su BJP thajai haina ina chetna thajai maram maduna absolute majority ama poraga yamna ing tapa chawkhatpa yamna mapung phaba state ama miga mimanaba state ama oiba ngamjana bagi damta mayam punawna BJP da sawatpiu.
Ex-JDU intending candidate of Kumbi Assembly constituency Phandom Dhanabir, ex-Congress intending candidate of the same ACN Ibohal, ex-MPP intending candidate Imocha, ex-Pradhan of Borayangbi Gram Panchayat along with over 400 of their supporters have joined NPP and extended their support to NPP candidate of the constituency and Mangi. A reception program of the new entrants was held at the residence of ex-Pradhan El Inocha located at Lengang Tabi, organized by NPP Kumbi Block Committee today. NPP candidate N. Mangi, Pradhan of Wangu Terakong Gram Panchayat P. Baleshwar, General Secretary of NPP State, H. Rusult, ex-President of Kumbi Block Congress Mahila L. Indubala, ex-General Secretary of Kumbi Block Congress Committee W. Anjana, ex-Youth President of Kumbi Block Congress Committee Kaniskar were among those who attended the program. General Secretary of NPP Manipur State H. Rusult handed over certificate of appointment as spokesperson of NPP to Ningombam Ibohal, and the party's soul were also presented to the new entrants. Speaking on the occasion, NPP candidate N. Mangi expressed delight that many people in the constituency have joined NPP and thanked the people for believing in the party, stating that the support from the three ex-candidates of the AC and the ex-Pradhan along with their supporters make it evident that the AC will have an NPP MLA in the constituency. Mangi said the denial of ticket by BJP has become a factor for his win in the ensuing elections.
Marira vote kabada paisa amata sangde tu badadi iran tumse loy na mangya he tu basi BJP awar tu basi pongton tum jana ko sei veina te ko ai iran tum loy hi ai be wanida aduga loina na rajniti asidana aina kaja badana aina recommend tawraga oja hapada sipai hapada thana hapada Lupam the Shadi, which is in Lupam of Shadi.
Convener of 7 Brothers Chandal Election Committee of NPF candidate in Chandal constituency, Langhu Paulring Wangu Koring Victor alleged that the BJP government has failed to translate any of the 2017 poll promises into action. He also alleged that BJP-led government in the state is a failed government. Victor Koring was speaking at the election campaign of NPF candidate Langhu Paulring held at Chakpi Karong village public ground yesterday. Speaking further, Victor added that the government has also ruined the career of many educated youth of the state by keeping the recruitment process of MSPDCL Education, Forest Department, YAS, Finance Department, Manipur State Rural Livelihood Mission and Home Department pending. He also assured that if NPF candidates are elected, they will work to ensure that the resources and land rights of the indigenous people are protected, funds utilizations will be made transparent and will be utilized as per the common public interest. The party will also ensure that no tax other than hill house tax are paid by the hill villagers, work for inclusion of hill villages under police station in hills and a different budget for hill areas approved by Hill Area Committee. It was also work towards bringing peace and harmony among various communities, Victor added.
Aduga national calamities dara atop-topagi akoina awanang khangkiba prayasing kunsing gi damak akoina chapchana leminagani tabak hapada pisa nungsa changba mibu chimthiba mibu namthak tawba asigumba corruption jakoi amata khoi le hanroi asingangwin nakadabani candidate amasung akoi gi mayam gi.
Speaking at the event, Langhu Paulring expressed gratefulness that all intending candidates who were seeking NPF ticket from the same constituency have decided to support him. He assured that if he is elected as representative from the constituency, he will work to ensure that the works taken up by NPF for the welfare of the hill people are successfully implemented, and he will also work for a peaceful and harmonious coexistence among various communities of Chandal. Many party leaders, representatives of different civil society organizations and student bodies attended the meet. Extending their support to BJP candidate of Moirang AC MP Tribiras, former members of INC and NPP from the Assembly constituency have joined BJP yesterday. President of BJP Manipur Pradesh A. Sharda, BJP candidate MP Tribiras along with new entrants of BJP, councillors of Moirang Municipal Council Ward No. 8 Maibam Premila and social workers attended the reception program held at the residence of Tribiras. The program was organized by BJP Moirang Mandal. Speaking on the occasion, Sarda said BJP has always stood by the unique strategy which stands out from other political parties. Hence, he expressed confidence that BJP will once again form the government by winning more than 40 seats in the upcoming general elections. Sarda appealed to the people not to believe the hearsay that a coalition's government other than BJP will form the government because there is no political party, and claimed that no other political party can compete with BJP.
Double engine na public welfare scheme amadi Manipur ki development pai khatase masina maram oira kanda public ki mindset ta BJP na kwaidagi phai habese masi public ki voice se ekhoi da phangjaba hai bata aduna hojik se BJP ga yam kanna fight tawada ba party amta leite BJP kaktani mayam na unari se hojik se.
Former Minister A. Biren, who was a BJP intending candidate of Jiribam Assembly constituency in the elections In the upcoming elections, 12th Manipur State Assembly elections, along with his supporters, has announced to extend their support to BJP candidate of the AC and Buddha Chandra. BJP candidate from Jiribam AC and Buddha Chandra and Pradhan of Dibong Gram Panchayat R.K. Nobin Sana attended a program held yesterday at Buddha Chandra residence at Dibong Makhalekai. Speaking at the program, Biren said, keeping his words to extend support to BJP candidate, he along with his supporters extended their support to Buddha Chandra. He sought the support from the people to bring a change and progressive constituency. He also promised to fully support and work for Buddha Chandra's win.
Nomination file to with the citizen. I kind of proposal with it.
Here we have a short commercial break. Please stay tuned for more update.
Notice the ahanba oina RBI na regulate toba amasung Ministry of Finance Department of Financial Services Government of India na Surface Act 2002 gi makada financial institution ama oina sakhangkraba Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana Housing for All mission gi makada subsidized home loan pibada mangjil thariba Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited amadi masigi sister company singi Guwahati yauna branch tarahundoi hangdokchare chahi tara taret ki khongchata lakraba Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited tagi miyamna financial facilities sing lowiranaba ningsingjari Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited and its sisters company Uripok Torambam Laikai.
Voter Helpline 1950 the call to.
Welcome back again after the break. India registered 71,365 new cases of coronavirus in the past 24 hours, 5.6% higher than yesterday. The fresh cases took the nation's total case load to 4.24 crore, as many of 1,217 deaths were reported in the country in the past 24 hours, increasing the total reported death count to 5.05 lakh. A total of 1.72 lakh patients recovered in the last 24 hours, which took the total recoveries to 4.10 crore across the country. Currently, India's recovery rate stands at 96.7%. India's active caseload stands at 8.92 lakh. In the last 24 hours, active cases declined by 1.02 lakh. Meanwhile, India has administered a total of 53.61 lakh vaccine doses in the last 24 hours, which brought the total tally of doses administered to 1.70 crore. As the issue of unemployment is being discussed in Parliament during the debate on Union Budget, the Union government today informed the Rajya Sabha that more than 25,000 Indians died by suicide due to either unemployment or injustice between 2018 and 2020. According to media reports, as many as 9,140 people died by suicide due to unemployment and 16,091 people due to bankruptcies or injustice during the time period. The government told the upper house the information was provided by Minister of State Home Nityanand Rai in a written reply to questions on the issue of Rajya Sabha. According to data by National Crime Records Bureau, suicides among the unemployed have been increasing and touched the highest with 3,548 in the pandemic year of 2020, while 2,741 ended life due to unemployment in 2018 and 2,951 in 2019. A Syrian soldier has been killed and 5 wounded in an Israeli attack near the capital Damascus. According to media reports, the Israeli army acknowledged it struck Syrian facilities earlier today using targeting aircraft, including radar and anti-aircraft batteries. The surface-to-surface missile attacks from the directions of the occupied Golan hit at 1:10 a.m. in the vicinity of Damascus. Some missiles were brought down by Syrian air defenses, reports said. The Israeli military said it attacked targets in Syria in response to an anti-aircraft missile fired from that direction into northern Israel. The rocket exploded in the air and was not intercepted by Israeli air defenses, but it activated warning sirens in Al-Fam, a Palestinian city in northern Israel, according to the military. There were no reports of injuries or damage. Now let's recap the headlines once again. Unknown persons plant bomb at residence of BJYM Manipur President Baris Sarma local stage protest. Filing of nomination for first phase 12 Manipur Legislative Assembly election concludes yesterday. 176 candidates from 38 constituencies filed their nomination papers. And combined team of Bisnupur District Commandos 16 AR recovered huge cache of arms and ammunition of a suspected rebel group. That's the end for today's News English Bulletin. Keep watching Mami TV News for more update.